everyone, welcome back to Ormsby Farm. My name is Casey. So on today's video, we are finishing up what we started in a previous video, that video right there. And we are going to finish up the chicken coop. The chicks are getting like super big and it's time for them to go to them's homes. So if that is something that interests you, let's stick around after the intro. We're going to get started.
I'm coming home.
Alrighty, I'm walking you up to the chicken coop. We haven't quite started yet. We got to get our little setup because it's hot today. I think it's supposed to be 98. But I'll leave a little video right here of the baby chicks. They're not two babies anymore. They're 6 weeks, 6 or 7 weeks. One of the roosters is actually cock-a-doodle-doing. If I can get a video, I will put it here. Yay! Do it again! And it's so funny. My dear friend Monica over at Bland's Promised Land Ranch was like, you should gobble at your turkeys to see which one are Tom's. So I've been doing that. And that's kind of funny because they puff up and they try to act all like macho. But I'll put that video there if I can get it. Thank you. Right, here we are. That's the goal. The goal today is I've got to get the fencing up. I've got to get the gate up. And there's an area on the other side of the chicken coop where I had took off one of the doors. But that was obviously put there for predators. And I need to put it back. But it is that area right there. So I'm going to clean that up. Put the door back on. And kind of get this area tidied up, get the inside tidied up, because probably in about 2 weeks, a week to 2 weeks, the babies are going to go back out to their home. And again, I will be showing all of this on videos on the channel, so make sure you are subscribing and pressing the bell, you know, all that jazz. Because this is our journey with chickens and turkeys, and I'm so excited. When I say they're gonna be so excited to run around this area right here, because they are chomping at the bits to get out of their brooder, like chomping at the bits. And they'll have enough room here to run and jump and do all the little stuff that they get in trouble doing now outside. So let me stop blah blah blahing. And let's go ahead and get set up and get ready to put this fence on. And y'all, of course, the door, I couldn't figure out how to put it back on. And I'm sweating because it was only like 98 degrees. And so we decided, okay, screw it. We're going to put it back. Did I try? Nope, not. Oh, struggle bus. But what ended up happening was I put lattice work there and netting just so it's somewhat predator proof. But I just could not figure out how to put that door back on, y'all. Well, y'all, so we got that area somewhat cleared out the way we wanted it. Now it's time to put the fencing up. So this is going to be interesting because we've never done it before. But we just going to pull, wrap, and keep it moving. So let's go. Alrighty, so one thing that I had one of my friends tell me when he and his wife came over to look at the farm is that you want to make sure that this post has got some curved posts so that when the fence pushes in, it doesn't bend it or push it in that way. So I'm doing that now. And I don't really know if I'm doing it right because I'm just using these pull tie things to attach them, but we shall see. It doesn't seem like it wants to move. I kind of dug these into the ground a little bit and then tilted them toward this main post. But I'm going to get this tied and then we're going to start putting the fence on. Alrighty, y'all. So we got this chicken wire fencing from a big box store that shall not be named, but it rhymes with something depot. Call out. And it really wasn't the best quality, but hey, I was like, let's try it out, especially with the twist ties that they're not even really twist ties. They're the little lock ties. It's going to be easier to take it down and replace it with something else if need be. Now what I'm doing here is we're trying to get it lined up to where we can zip tie it. That's the word. Zip tie it to the T-post and staple gun it to the wood posts that are already in the framework of the chicken coop and where the gate will be. Now you see there's a bunch of space from the fence stopping to the top of the T-post. I'm going to go ahead and wrap the top with barbed wire as well. That's what the previous owner did on some of their areas, and I thought, let's try it and see if it works. Now, before I get the comments down there, I do know that the turkeys and the chickens probably will magically escape or fly over the fencing. This is just really to make it look pretty, to keep them in a little contained area. And we are going to kind of do the leave them in their coop for 24 to 48 hours so they know where their safe space is and they'll come back to it. Y'all, you see I was sweating because it was like 4 billion degrees. And of course, since we are a family-friendly show, I had to keep my shirt on while I was working, and it was hot. Why I decided to wear dark colors is beyond me, y'all. But it actually went really, really fast, and it was very simple. Now, is it a little bit wavy and disheveled? Yes, but it's okay because it's going to be like the chickens are at the beach with all the waves and the chicken fencing. It's kind of like the ocean, you know what I mean? Alrighty, y'all, so the first part is done. It's a little wonky, but it's okay. It's okay. Ain't no shame in this wonky game. I'm telling you, this fencing that we got from a big box store is pretty shitty. It's pretty shitty. So we got this all the way down to the wood post down there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to staple gun it to the wood post, and then we'll cut it there and start back on the opposite side of the gate door. And then I'll put the gate on, and then we'll go back to kind of cutting it. This one real wonky, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Alrighty, y'all. So here we are doing the second half of the fencing. I will put the gate on probably in the next couple of days, but the chickens aren't going out there for another week or 2 weeks. We started getting tired and hot during this one, so the pulling and the tugging was a little lax on most sides, but we still got it. It looks really, really good. I'm really excited about getting to show the chickens in their little run area because they are just going to go psycho crazy because they love to run and chase each other right now in the brooder, and they're getting so big to where the running is not as much as before. Alrighty, our chicken run is now put up. Again, a little wonky, but it's okay. Especially this one over here in the corner. Got a little tired towards the end. And I will say that it's so shitty. Like, this wiring is terrible. It's terrible. Oh well. Well, towards this end, we'll put a little bit of the ground staples in just to make sure it holds it to the bottom. And then it's done, y'all. Couple more weeks and the babies come out to their area. I still have to put the gate on, so that's one. So I may show that on Instagram. But y'all, thank you so much for tuning into this short video on putting up the chicken run, excuse me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you are liking and subscribing and hit that bell icon so you know that anytime that new content drops to the channel. Oh, let me show you inside the chicken coop, because we did do stuff in there too.